Hello, I just wanted to stop in real quick and give a quick update because there's things to update you guys on. If you haven't been following the channel, I did updates like probably a year ago. I started them. Oh my god. There's no way it's been a year since I did the first update. No, it can't because I started updates when I got this computer. No, that's untrue. I did a January update. It was 11 months ago. So close enough to a year. Wow. That's freaking trippy to think about. Okay, so I started doing the updates like about a year ago. I ended up stopping because I was gonna do them once a month, but if you haven't been following the channel, I ended up stopping them because it felt like there was little points when Keelvin was popping off because the point of the updates were to help me organize and figure out all the work I did and my strategies or whatever on Vincal Holmes because that channel that channel is just more creatively driven, more humor, more thought process behind some of the videos. Not saying Keelvin's never recorded any thought process, but a Keelvin video, it's like, what do I do today? Oh, play Isaac, you got it. Vincal Holmes is more like, oh, what do I do today? I don't fucking know. And now you gotta think of the things. We gotta script them and write them and film and edit, and it's just a more intense process than I will say the average Keelvin upload. But I've been giving a lot more efforts into Keelvin as of late, and I'm very excited for that. But we can talk about that too. But so that's just the history of this channel, I guess. And this channel, there's always gonna be just this is my extras channel where I post what I want to post, and that's it. Oh, I recently decided I don't want to ever touch my shorts channel again. With that being said, I didn't delete it. The videos are all up. The channel's still up. But I was just thinking having 5 channels on YouTube is so excessive. There's no point in it. And you could argue the same for 4 channels, no doubt. But at this point, they all have their use. I have my Keelvin channel, all game and stuff. I have my Vincal Holmes channel, all comedy, commentary, whatever channel. And then the 2 backups. So the extras for Keelvin, Keelvin's Corner. The extras from Vincal Holmes, or just whatever I want in general, Vincal. So I love having 4 channels. It just made the shorts channel feel irrelevant. So any shorts I might have wanted to put on that channel are either going to go on the main channels or the secondary channels. There's just no point in the shorts channel. So I'm just not going to associate with it really. I'm going to keep the password, all that good stuff. So you could see it again. I don't think so, but it's there. um, but what I really want to talk about is the purge that I did on the Vincal Holmes channel. And because I look at Vincal Holmes in a different light now because literally a year ago and before that, for a while, Vincal Holmes was my main focus. I wanted to get views on that. I wanted to put all my effort into that. And obviously, as I'm sure everyone knows, my focus, or can at least assume, my focus switched over to everything being onto Keelvin after I started doing well. So obviously, the amount of videos really heavily slowed down on Vincal Holmes pretty much since, is it March 31st? Yeah, March 31st. That's when Repentance dropped and I started making videos. So pretty much since that day, the Vincal Holmes upload numbers went up and then Keelvin down and then Keelvin's went up. That's the graph. This better make sense to you. If not, I don't know how else to put it. You might be stupid. Anyway. And then, like it's almost been a year since that decline started. So I'm at the point where I'm looking at videos that have been made over a year ago, potentially 2 years ago for some. Like I know some people call me epic. That's over 2 years by now, I think. Pretty sure. So I'm at the point where I can start being retrospective on all the videos and the channel in general. And I can look at what worked, what didn't work, what I like, what I don't like, and just what fits, what doesn't fit, or whatever. You know what I mean? I can just look at everything in a different light, which I love. Um, and when I look back, I don't regret making any single video because I can't tell you specifics. I probably learned something from each video. I don't fucking know. um, so I like looking back, and I don't like no. I shouldn't say no. Most videos don't like make me like cringe, like oh I should have made that because there was a thought process behind them all. There was an idea. There was a passion. There was just something behind everything. And like I said, I probably learned something. So I like all the videos for what they are. None are ever going to get deleted. I'm never going to permanently delete any of these videos. But I did a purge where I made a lot of videos unlisted. So if you still have a link, you can visit most uploads. There were some that were just like, no, this does not need. These are the ones that I cringed at or just thought was like so bad, no joke. I looked like an idiot. Just not a funny way. Like, we're getting that out of here. Nothing was really offensive, I don't think, anyway. But they were all just like, this is bad. I look stupid in a bad way. There's not much to get out of this. It's just going to get privated. Everything else that I just didn't like as much, I just made unlisted. And here was the criteria. This is actually very straightforward. If the video doesn't hold up to my standards now, then I'm going to get rid of it. And with that being said, in the future of Vincal Holmes, I don't really want to make any just easy shit posts, because the thought process behind a lot of these videos where, I don't know, a dumb meme easily could blow up. Sure, it's not wrong. Some did very well. But I kept some of these shit posts that I thought like, oh, it could just blow up. If I still thought they were funny enough or just dumb enough, like I don't see a problem with having those go up. So what I'm trying to say is a lot of the videos I kept don't necessarily reflect on the quality or the style I want to make now on that channel. They're just fine being in the archives. Like, why not? As long as they weren't just atrociously unfunny or whatever. Just or repetitive. There's some repetitive ones I've privated. Then why not keep it? So yeah, like just to recap, all the stuff I kept doesn't necessarily reflect on the quality or effort or style I want to put in now. It just reflects that it passed the vibe check. It was funny enough. It was good enough to at least keep on, or dumb enough, or whatever. There's some value I saw in it. Varying degrees of value, but they're good enough. And so yeah, I got rid of all the unfunny stuff. And sometimes, and so you could probably compare two videos, like one I kept and one I didn't keep, both with like 5-second jokes. And sometimes I would just private a shit post because I would just like, because sometimes neither of them might not necessarily make me laugh, but I'm like, they're funny, they're dumb little shit posts, why not keep them up? But in one, I'll just like look like fat, because I mean, it's still fat, but I would just look like fatter and just stupid, and I'd be like, what shirt am I wearing? That doesn't even fit me. Like in the Hey video where I have a tennis racket, I'm like, hey, quit making a racket. And I'm like, why don't you buy me one? I just look fat in that video. So, which I'm not ashamed of. There's videos of my shirt off. I don't give a fuck. But if I'm going to keep these dumb shit posts, I'm just going to keep the ones where I at least look okay in. Because I could give no shits if like all these shit posts got deleted. Like at the end of the day, if all these like basic shit posts got deleted, besides probably a few, I really wouldn't care. So, because like I said, the reason I'm having some of these shit posts up are just like, why not? They're fine. They're dumb, stupid. But like, you give me this, essentially, you give me the smallest reason to private it, I will, or unlist it, I will. And some of the reasons were literally just like, I don't like the way I look, so I'm going to get rid of them. They're still up there. I don't really care if these screenshots or whatever are getting thrown around. There's still plenty of views of my shirt off and stuff like that. I don't care. It's just, what's the point of keeping a dumb video up when I look bad and I don't think it's necessarily fantastic? But if I look fine and it's still not necessarily fantastic, but it's a dumb little stupid video, it's like 5 seconds, what's the harm? As long as it's not atrocious, what's the harm? That's the thought process behind all the things I purged on that channel. And I know some people are just like, oh, why? Not many. A couple of people are like, oh, why'd you get rid of this and that? And it's just like, this doesn't reflect what I want people to see on that channel. That's the short of it. So now what's the future of that channel gonna look like? I don't fucking know. Would you think this is an update? So I recently, the most two recent videos right now are Monkeys on the Highway and Burger. I'm gonna assume you know these videos. Two very different styles, and honestly, those two styles, one being dumb music video, the other one being some creepy, I don't even know video. I really like both those styles, and I have ideas for both of those styles, and I have more of a passion or a desire to make more videos in that style at the moment. So you can probably expect probably not many stupid music videos to come, if any, right now. I don't know. I have some ideas, but like those just, I don't know, they require a little bit more effort, more complicated to plan, I should say, were one of the creepy videos. I have a basic idea. It's so easy to roll with and just keep going. As long as I write a couple things down, we're good to go. And I really want to make more of those creepy videos because I think they're a lot of fun to make. And I still have plenty of sketches, plenty of commentary pieces in my head. But when I'm already getting, the creative juices out on Keelvin, I'm already getting that fulfilled. And I'm getting, money for it. It makes me think, what do I want to do on Keelvin? Because before it's like, oh, I have this good idea. I don't really want to make it though, but I'll make it because I think it's a good idea and I want to see it happen. Those videos that are still in my head, like that fall in that category, they're probably not getting made anytime soon. Because they're not something I really want to make right now. The only thing you're going to see on Vincal Holmes anytime soon, at least, are things I really want to make. So there's plenty of great video ideas that won't get made for probably a while, potentially if ever. I don't know. Because they're not necessarily the most fun to make, but I still like them once they're made. You know what I mean? So that's kind of the future there. The future of Vincal, this channel you're on right now, same fucking shit, extras. Just shit that doesn't belong anywhere else. Future of Keelvin and Keelvin's Corner, that's a good topic. Let's dive into that. I've already kind of been doing what I'm about to say on this channel. Just more scripted videos, more just topics I think will be interesting for people to cover. More, well, I was gonna say more high effort, but it's been high effort for a while, to be honest. But I don't want to ever upload a video I think it's like even at this point. Every single Keelvin upload, I want to be a banger in its own right. Because there's different styles, so I'm not going to say an unedited video is just is worse than the highly edited video, because the highly edited video took so much more time and scripting and whatever. When they're different styles, the different people can get the same amount of value and love for it. So I'm not going to say like, oh, no more unedited, no more this or that. All I'm saying is the only videos I'm putting on Keelvin are the ones I'm like, no, these are good, these are great. And the literal only, well, there's probably a couple things. The main thought process behind this is, you know what? I kind of want to get subscribers. You know what? I kind of want to get more views. I kind of want to make more money. All that good stuff, obviously. Like, that's a lot of people's thought process on YouTube. Those few things. And it's still fun. I'm not going to do it if it's not fun. Well, for a job, I'll do a little bit for it. It's not fun. But eventually, I'm going to go burn out like I did in like October, I think it was last year. So trust me when I say I'm having fun. I know when I'm burning myself out. Trust me. I figured it out from like, I think it was October. I burned out once. I figured out what happened, how to avoid it. We should be good for a while. Until something new happens. A new problem happens. Who knows? What was I saying? Oh yeah, essentially every video needs to be a banger. And another thing that made me realize this was on Keelvin's Corner, I was doing a daily run every day in January of 2022. The plan could have been to go the whole year if people loved it, but it got okay reception. On the Vincal, on the Keelvin channel, the main Keelvin channel, I started the series there, and it didn't get a lot of views. People who watched it did seem to like it. The retention was very high for that channel, but it just wasn't pulling in the views. And other videos seemed to suffer for that. So it's like, well, I promised to do it every month in January, and I want to do it every month in January, so like I genuinely wanted to. So I moved over to Keelvin's Corner. At first I was going to just cancel. I was like, oh no, I can keep it going there though. It'll give this channel some use. So that's what I did. My eyes are just tired right now. I've literally been like on the computer on like Wikipedia looking stuff up. I've had a bunch of white screens in my eyes when typically I try to keep it dark. I could probably get dark mode on Wikipedia. We're getting off topic. So my eyes are just tired. I didn't even know until I started recording. And another reason why, or the main reason I really wanted to do the dailies on Keelvin is to have a daily series every single day. Like I have friends that have established series, have established an Eden streak, a random streak, whatever it is. They established this back when Isaac was getting views left and right. So I was jealous because they're getting that consistent audience back. They're getting the high retention every day. Not necessarily fantastic views, but they're getting the loyal fans to, watch every single day. And I was jealous of that because I never had a single series that was consistent. Yeah, I had like the AI memes I made. I had the drawing videos. I had the non-Isaac players. But the consistency of when they came out was not very good. And there was no real consistency for anything. Not necessarily. I mean, sometimes it worked out, sometimes it didn't. All you can really count on is there's going to be an Isaac, most likely an Isaac themed video coming up. Highlight video, unedited video, meme, like you don't know. And I wanted, because that was still gonna happen. There's always gonna be the factor of, oh, I'm gonna do something interesting today, something new. But I just wanted to give the fans, the subscribers, like that one bit of consistency every single day. So I started the daily series, and I really could have kept it going for the entire month on Keelvin. Views might have continued to suffer, but I genuinely do think we would have. I don't think the numbers would be fantastic. We would have a okay amount of people watching it every day for a good amount of retention. So I think we slowly could be building up the audience on the daily series. Like, you know, just get. I think it would go on like an arrow, go straight up. The more people continuously watching, more people put into their schedule. I think it would have, but I don't think. I no longer think that's what I need. Like, I'll still take it. Trust me, I'll still take a daily series that people every single day watch. That falls in my lap, I'll go for it. But that's not the key to anything. It's not. I don't think so, at least. Could be. It doesn't hurt. Maybe it does. Who knows? I don't know shit. I'm rambling here. But because even when I wasn't establishing that series, I was still growing. So you really just have to look back and what was I doing, what worked, and the because there's been highs and lows and on YouTube, and the lows on Keelvin have been when I thought what was working wasn't working anymore, and I was wrong. If I continued to do what I've been doing from the beginning, there would have been some downs, as they wouldn't be all just skyrocket ups. Like, it would probably even out. But all I'm saying is we wouldn't have the insane lows that we had for a while, because I think what I was doing before could have worked this entire time. I just saw numbers slightly dip, and I kind of, maybe more than slightly, they dipped a okay amount. But those numbers are still better than what I was getting in December and January. So I saw like a little dip, and I was just kind of like, Isaac's falling off, and I kind of got into my head, and I got burnt out of Isaac at the same time, just no motivation. And then we entered the burnout period, where I just wasn't feeling like making Isaac videos. I did I did somewhat regularly Isaac videos still, of course, because I didn't mind playing in small doses, but streaming it, playing it every day, oh my god, I couldn't do it. So I leaned into variety on the channel, and I don't regret leaning into variety. But I know I definitely, if I kept doing what I was doing before that with Isaac, not necessarily playing it every day, but the style of videos, we would not have had such a bad month those couple whatever months. I believe we could have kept the same momentum, more or less, for the months. But I just saw the numbers drop slightly, got discouraged is kind of what happened. And that's a short version, I guess. And right now, January was a very good month for me. Well, I mean, we can look. Where is that? Okay. When I say very good, I'm comparing it to the last few months. How do I do this? How do I look month by month? Okay. Okay, we're gonna look at January. Okay, here we go. Yeah, okay, so September, October are the burnout months. November, the Isaac update dropped. The patches dropped. So motivation, and I was actually out of my burnout by November. So it's coincidental that in good luck that the updates dropped in November. So, and then that's when the motivation came back and all that good stuff. And then we entered December. I'm still feeling the same way as in November, not burnt out, whatever. But views just seem to be so low no matter what I did. I blamed it on Christmas time. I actually still might think it was because of Christmas time, but I'm really not sure. But I knew. And by the end, I just kind of stopped trying, really. I could have could have tried more throughout the month, but it seemed to me at the time it was just a huge spike in November, then a complete fall in December because holidays and the patch already became old news after the first few weeks. So, but I knew at this point in December I was thinking about how if I continue to do the whole my stuff from beginning to if I kept doing the same thing throughout this entire time, I could do better. Like I just explained, I was thinking about that already. I hope this makes sense. I don't really care actually. This is mostly for me and anyone who might care. Um, I was already thinking about this stuff in December, but I just kind of thought holidays were the problem, and I don't know still. I kind of think so, but I really don't know for certain. But I knew in January I had to come back strong. So I did. I knew that AdSense wasn't going to be good because everyone says money sucks in January, but I was like, doesn't matter. Start momentum early. Why not? Because why not? So we started with the dailies. I guess we can call it that. And then I started to stream a little more often. I uploaded an Archvale video that didn't do well. It did like 500 something, 621. Every other Archvale video hit 1,000, and dailies were barely hitting 1,000. So after a week into January, I knew I should change the dailies over to Keelan's Corner. I knew leaning into variety really just isn't the best idea right now. And whereas I wasn't burnt out of Isaac at the moment, I knew I could make more Isaac with no problems, and I know how to manage it better. And there was only one video that popped off in the first week, the Greedier Bosses mod review or whatever. And that's kind of was like, yeah, I was right. If I kept doing the stuff I was doing the whole time, I would still be doing good. And that video is just more reminiscent of the older times. So then I started doing that. We post a meme, post a couple memes. Bumbo video does okay. We are posting a little bit of variety still. But the variety was either a short that doesn't specify what game it was, Bumbo clickbaited by Isaac. So the variety did pretty okay, to be honest. I'm actually looking right now. The Bumbo videos kind of did the worst, surprisingly. And then I streamed a lot of variety too. Like I realized I can just stream other games and just focus on Isaac videos. That's what I find the most fun. That being said, I haven't streamed anything about Isaac in a couple of weeks, but we'll get to that. And then it's hard to tell because it just says 3 weeks ago, 2 weeks ago. I don't know exactly how to do the math so quickly. But actually, let's just click the date. And then we upload, more mods and stuff. Okay, 2 weeks into January, I'm really just focusing on Isaac. I bring the non-Isaac series back. I'm posting Isaac. Oh, what the fuck? That's like a roach or something. Yeah, it's huge. We'll deal with that later. I know there's bugs in the winter. What the fuck? This is disturbing, honestly. Hopefully there's no more. I started doing more mod videos, more memes, and it just worked. It worked. So this past month, January, it doesn't beat August, July, June, May, or April of 2021, but it doesn't even crush November. It's very close to November though, but it destroyed December, October. Sorry, I heard that noise. It destroyed December, October, and September. And now in February, I want to continue that, but I also want to put more scripted. I have a lot more series I'm trying to implement, like the lore, like the Cuba meat, gnawed leaf videos, and other surprises. Actually, I was about to say, what else is there? Other surprises, but that's essentially it. This bug is really distracting me. It's gross. It's fucking gross. I don't even want to. I have to get a cup. Gonna put like a piece of cardboard or whatever under it and scoop it up, bring it outside. It's like 1 a.m. God, where do you come from? I hate this. I hate bugs. Hey, I like bugs. They're kind of cute, to be honest. I hate when bugs are in my house. Okay. I hate flies too. That ain't a fly. If that flies, don't tell me to go up to it and it starts flying. I just kind of want to swat with the fly, but it's so big. The fly swatter, but it's so big I don't even know what to do. But that's pretty much the end of the update anyway. I just wanted to go over the purge of Vincal Holmes, and Touched Isaac, I mean, Keelvin along the way. And on Keelvin's corner, I'm just gonna have fun there. Do some Jacob streaks, not take it seriously, just like I don't take this channel seriously. That is it. I'm gonna go deal with this bug problem.